is so good. It's ridiculous. My sister's going to help me, and she's going to teach me how to make this polenta with an Italian meat sauce. Just stay tuned.
Okay, today we're cooking a ragu with a polenta. It takes about 6 to 8 hours, so we're starting first thing in the morning, and it's delicious.
So we're going to put some lard in a heavy pan or heavy pot it's heating
Cast
up.
iron, but yeah.
So 4 tablespoons about.
2 heaping big.
2 heaping big spoonfuls.
You don't measure in cooking, Italian cooking.
No, there you go.
All right.
Is that good?
No, that wasn't
More than
heaping.
that? Yeah, I know. I'm heaping. Okay.
It needs more. Yeah, it probably needs more.
Yeah, I need a little bit more, yeah.
It's not happy yet. It's not happy. We put it in there until it's happy.
Yeah. That looks pretty happy.
That's pretty happy.
Yeah, that's way happy.
I like this. Okay, and then we just put our meat in.
We're gonna
6 spare ribs, 10 ounces of pork belly, and about a pound of beef chuck. And we just shove it in there.
Huh? Nothing.
Doesn't matter if it's all touching the bottom, because we're just going to brown it. It'll all get browned. It'll be lovely. Shove it in there. And then we've got some metal tongues to flip it and get
It'll be
it
good.
really good.
So we're gonna brown this meat, and
Yeah.
then once it's all brown, we'll come back.
And if we need to add more lard to make it happier, we will.
We're gonna do it. Okay.
Keep throwing lard in. Lard is delicious. You can use olive oil too, but really, lard makes everything better. Okay, now we're just going to brown the onion. Let it cook for about 2 to 3 minutes in the lard that the meat
The
cooked
lard
in.
and the fond, it's gonna be great.
So yummy.
Oh, it smells so good. I got it.
I just want to hold it.
Yeah.
Good job.
It smells good. Scrape the fond off, get that into the onion.
He knows fancy words. What's a fond?
I should explain that.
Yeah.
The fond is what the residue that the meat left behind. It's at the bottom. It's kind of black. It's just so much flavor packed into it. That's what the fond is.
Okay. Not la fond, just fond.
Or the fonds.
The fonds.
I'm too young for that. Okay.
He watches classics like MASH.
Don't judge me. Alright. That's coming up perfect.
That looks so yummy.
That does look good.
Okay, and then we're just going to put this meat back in there. Salt and pepper it, and throw some red wine in it. My favorite. Throw some onions. Just squish it in there. It's all shrunk up, and it's just gonna fall off the bone and melt together. It's gonna be so yummy. Oh, that one's yummy and juicy and fatty and.
Don't worry about the fat. You need the fat. Don't worry about my fat either.
Oh, look at that juice at the bottom. We're gonna have to pour that in.
Yeah, we're gonna pour that in. Yeah.
Just keep piling it in. Oh yeah. I want to get some bread. And...
Dip it in there.
Yeah. Okay, now we're gonna salt and pepper that. Yeah. Yep, do it the. Yeah, that's the way the Italians like it.
I don't want to make it so too
And
sweet.
you just throw it in the sink. Pepper.
And then we're just gonna, we have fresh basil. We're just gonna break it up and put it right in there.
Okay.
I wish you could share smell over camera.
Actually, that smells,
Smell-o-vision.
it's gonna be so good.
And we just picked some basil out of the garden. Use as much as you like until your pot is happy.
Well, it's happy, yes.
And the red wine.
And what?
And the red wine.
Yes, the red wine.
And you just eyeball that too. If it was if it was my choice, I'd be really happy. Be drunk. But it'll cook off the alcohol, of course. This is kid friendly.
Can you tell me when makes you happy?
She had it like
About
good
there?
up right there. Yeah, that looks good.
Perfect.
And that was for our pot. It was 3/4 of a bottle. Or I mean,
3/4.
a third of a bottle. Oh wow.
All right.
That's
Now we're gonna reduce it.
Now we're gonna simmer it, not boil it.
We're just gonna reduce the wine for about 15 minutes, and then we're gonna come back and add everything else. All right. This has been simmering for 15-20 minutes. It is looking really good. It smells wonderful. So we're gonna add a couple things, and then before we start cooking. So one of those things is it's tomato sauce. Get a high quality tomato sauce. Don't get the one with all of the additives. Don't do that. Don't.
Pure tomatoes.
So all it is tomato.
Oh, where'd you put the? Ah.
We're gonna add some tomato paste. Tell me when it's happy. Oh, it's not open. Oh. There we go.
Is that how you use toothpaste?
About there. Is that happy?
It's driving me nuts.
We need one of those paste roller
We have
things.
one on Dave's toothpaste.
Okay. And then we're going to add salt.
Yeah. I wish everyone could be here to taste this.
Okay, that should be enough salt.
Here.
All right.
Oh yeah. Then we're gonna let this cook for no less than 5 hours to whenever the meat is falling off of the bones. That's when you know it's done. So you just gotta keep checking on it, stirring it a little bit. Just let it marry together.
Okay, that's awesome.
It smells so good.
Yeah, it does. All right, we're going to let that cook for, like she said, 5 hours, maybe longer. We'll see.
Then we'll come back, make polenta, and that'll be dinner.
Yeah, we'll be back. Don't burn yourself.
Yeah. Okay, to go with our meat sauce, we're gonna make some Parmesan beef Parmesan polenta, whatever you want to call it. So right now we've got some butter melted, and we're gonna put in the onions and saute those for 2 to 3 minutes. And we're doubling this recipe, but we'll put the single recipe underneath in the description. And I used 4 tablespoons of butter with a small onion. But since we're doubling it, double that.
Don't judge us. I love the smell of like sauteing onions.
Me too.
Man, so good. Just put some garlic in it. Man, that'd be good.
Do you want to put some garlic in it? We can put garlic in it.
No, that's fine.
All right.
Just when I saute the onions.
Oh, yeah.
So onions and garlic together.
So in our recipe, we're using the onions, salt. I use polenta, my favorite's red mill. You can use whole milk. You can use heavy whipping cream, which is what I prefer, or you can use what's the cream stuff? The one between that.
Is it half and half?
Half and half.
There you go.
You can use any of those. Then polenta, Parmesan cheese, and beef broth. I don't make my polenta with water. I like it, the beef flavor in my polenta. Polenta is very easy to make. It's delicious, but it does take a while. This recipe takes about 45 minutes.
Your whole house smells good now.
We still have the meat sauce going over on the oven back there. So, and the meat's fallen off the bone. We've taken some bones out, and we're just letting it simmer while we finish our polenta. You don't want to really brown them. You're making more of a creamy onion.
So low heat?
This is medium high, actually, but it has so much butter that it's not really browning it. It's, see how creamy it is?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to add our, sorry, I got to look at my notes. Now we want to add the milk, the beef broth, and the salt.
Okay.
So we've got,
dump this in?
Yep, we've got our beef broth in the bowl. We've got our milk, and then we're going to put some salt in, and you're just going to take this up to a boil. Mix that up. It's not going to be yummy.
You like the music you play?
Yeah. Smells so good. Okay, so we're going to bring this up to a boil on high, and then we're going to put the polenta in. Okay, so now we're going to pour this in slowly while I whisk, or unless you want to whisk.
I'll pour in slowly while you whisk.
Make sure you use your pinky finger.
Yeah. Pinky out. That's slow enough.
You're slow enough.
Don't cook with your family.
And we're just going to continue stirring this for about 2 minutes after he's done, and then let it simmer for 5 to 10 minutes, and then you're going to come back and stir it. Come back every 5-10 minutes for half an hour. I come back every 5 minutes just because I like to check on it. And just give it a good stir. And then keep going until, for about half an hour. So it's to a consistency that you like. And you are going to cover the pan between. So we're going to take this to low because we don't want to boil it. And then we're going to cover it. Oh, wait. That hasn't been 2 minutes. So we're going to have to cut that out.
Nope.
You have to do it for 2 minutes. I don't have to do it for 2 minutes.
We have movie magic right here.
Oh, we're funny.
It does smell good. Hey, that's mine. Mm.
Now I gotta find a lid.
We'll put my shirt over it.
Okay. Fresh scented downy in my polenta. Okay, our meat sauce has been on the stove for about 5 hours and it's falling up the bone. See? So we're just gonna put, we're gonna put the bones over here, but I'm gonna put the meat in this bowl.
There's that one. It's on top. Is that your stir reminder?
Yep. And I think we've got our sous chef Toby coming over to stir up the polenta.
Here's the bone right there.
Don't boss me around.
I try not to. There you go.
I was gonna eat that. Okay, we'll just put those right there. Okay, we're just gonna let that simmer and thicken up. It can be for an hour to 2 hours, but it looks pretty good. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my first time. We're just gonna let that simmer till it thickens and till the polenta is done. This should be done by then, and we'll have dinner. So now we're just gonna add 8 tablespoons of butter because we're doubling it, and Parmesan cheese. I'm gonna stir it while you add the butter and stuff.
Okay.
And then it'll be done.
Sounds like the dogs want some too.
You can tell they're hungry too. Well, that meat sauce is probably got everyone. And then
You know, dump the meat. Oh, the Parmesan.
we're not putting the meat in the polenta.
Parmesan.
We're putting the meat in the.
Oh. Slow or fast?
Probably slower, so it gives it a chance to not be so clumpy.
Yeah.
It's raining cheese. Hallelujah. It's raining cheese.
That's what I would do.
She's hungry.
Yeah. Feel like a blessing from God.
This is getting really hard to stir.
You want to trade spots?
Nope. I'm working out.
I'll work out.
I gotta get a good workout in before I eat this. So good.
This diet food? Oh. I'm gonna eat. Please like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and let us know what you want us to make. Till next time, we're done. Okay.
Hand me that wine bottle. Just kidding.
That was on that one. We might put that in on the bloopers.
Yep. Not to be braggadocious, but I have milk duds in my van.
I don't like notebooks. I like lemonheads. What are you gonna make for your 100th video?
I don't know.
A thank you video.
I think
For all my Patreon subscribers,
Could be.
your name goes up on.
Or you just
Oh, that
vlog
could
your
do
life.
part of the. You don't want to vlog my life.
That'd be like 3 subscribers.
Me?
Abby and
Yeah.
and your fake account.
Yeah.